Well, howdy everybody. It is Pixar Day, and I'm glad that you joined me for our second to last lesson. Crazy Friday. I will upload my last video after that. You can contact me for help, but I won't be doing any more formal lessons. Cool? Alright, so let's get started. Here's your A. Check your D. G, C, and E. Okay, so we are working on Let It Go from Frozen, and of course when we saw Frozen for the first time, this is probably the song that stuck with us the most. Needless to say, we're still in the same key. We're still for high strings in our half position, pattern 3, okay? So that means third finger is close to fourth finger, first finger is back here in half position. Only third finger is where it normally is, like if we're in first position, okay? Everything else got shifted back. So that's where we are. And I wanted to talk first about rhythms, okay? Last time was a little bit tricky of rhythm, but luckily here we have some of the same rhythms that repeat over and over and over again. And the thing I want to start with is a bit of an exercise for everybody. I want you to go on your string. Let's just do like, we better do it in key. So let's just do like an A flat. Yep, it's an A flat. So get your A flat ready, right? Or same thing as a G sharp. And you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and, okay? We're going to change on 4 this time. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Now we're going to change on the and of 4, okay? So it's going to sound like this. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. Okay? If you can get that down, the rest of this rhythm will sink in just nicely. That's probably the hardest aspect about this rhythm, is that we're always changing bows on the and of 4. It feels very unnerving. But, I mean, this is pop music at its finest, guys. They use these sort of rhythms and these sort of things to shake up the beat all the time. That's what makes it sound so funky. So, yes, I used funky. Okay, so first violins, I would like to just start with clapping, counting your rhythm, and I'm going to hum it a little along so that you can hear how it goes, okay? For me, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I always like to just hear the song, the familiar song, and the rhythms have become a lot less foreign to me. Comment below if that's the same for you. Anyway, so let's get started. Pick up to 98. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, or sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole note while the cellos take over the melody and ties into another whole note. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna try to play it for you guys. Here we go. Or let it go, whichever you prefer. Okay, there's gonna be pauses. Sorry. At measure 98, 99, and 100 at the end of 100. I'm gonna have to turn the page, so sorry about that. But feel free to play along. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up to 98. All 1 and 2 and 3. Whoops. Turning the page. Here's the pick up to 102. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I better do that again. Okay, 3 measures before 106, skipping the first note. 1, 2, 3. Last note. Here's 106. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, we go to there. Here's the second violin part. Second violins, you have a lot less difficult of a rhythm. However, as always, it's kind of hard to know where you fit in. So I'm telling you right now, when you have 98, you've got that dotted half note, right? You count 1, 2, 3. You're thinking, if you're playing along with the track, let it go, 2, 3, let it go. It is where you play that next eighth note. Okay? Alright, for sake of counting though, I'm going to count out your part right here. Okay? Alright, second violins. Here is 98. After let it go, 2, 3, let it go, 1, 2, 3, let it back anymore. At that, and that last note was a D flat right here. Right? Okay? And then I had to turn the page, sorry about that, but I gave you fair warning. Here's 102. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here we go to the new rhythm at 106. C natural, which you don't have to lower your second finger for that. I was just messing around. And then what on earth is this abomination? C flat? Yes, it is the same thing as B. Normally we would think, oh, okay, it's the same thing as B sharp, but actually C and B are those two notes that if you think of your fingers for the G string, A, B, C, D, right? B and C are normally right next to each other, so there is no sharp or flat in between them. That's what we call natural half steps. So when we play C flat, we're playing B natural. Why did they write it that way? Why didn't they just write a B? Because music theory, okay? Tune in later on in your life and you'll understand why. And then, of course, you have a D flat after that. Hope that was clear as mud. Or clear. Viola. Let's play through some of your notes, but you have a lot of the same rhythms and a lot of the same issues that we've covered already. So here we go. Starting with your C, right? Remember you're in half position and patterned 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on to 102. Ready, set, ready, and 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the new rhythm at 106. Getting myself adjusted. Here's A. Ready, set, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Oh, sorry, wrong line. I'm looking at the second violin part. Okay, then it goes to a B, right? B flat. B, B. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. And yes, you have to do this next note on an uppo. A flat, so funky. Okay, that's your part. So at 106, you have an E flat. So it's not quite up here, and it's not quite here. It's halfway in between, right? So you move your fingers up a half step, so everything else is playing what its neighbor above it used to play. And that would be your E flat. That's one way to do it, okay? You could play Here I Stand, shifting back to 2 and then 1. And then you have to play A flat here. Luckily, you don't have to move anywhere else to get this E flat. And then you have to go shift, shift, shift. Notice when you practice that enough, you can actually hit this E. And you can hit that C with first finger. And that was the first thing that gave me a clue. Wait a second, we can play that all in the same position. Right, that was, by the way, 108 and 109. So it got me thinking, What else can you do? 106, you could play the first two notes in the same position, and then you can go here to half position. Then you go back up here to second position, and play all that bit in half position, right? Or in second position. Okay, and then, as I said before, this abomination. What is a G flat? Well, it's the same thing as an F sharp. Right? So you can play the C here in first position. Alright. That's how that part is done. And then you have, remember these are D flats. Last note is... Sorry, I have to hold in suspense. I have to turn the page here. Last note is A flat. Not A, but A flat. Okay, so this is another part that got me thinking, wait a second, you can play this all in the same new position too. Find this D flat where your third finger used to be. Isn't that so much easier? I probably didn't do the correct bowing, but that's the idea, is that you can play those notes like so. Alright, so that wraps it up for the cello. Make sure that you check in on 98, and violas, I pretty much told them the same rhythm that you've got there, so just play your notes along. If they're harmonized, you're good to go. So for bass, you've got some unique rhythms that no one else sees. And so I would like to clap and count those with you right now. So you have at measure 98, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4 and. Turning the page, measure 101 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 3, 4 and 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Sorry, I was looking at the cello part. Okay, here we go at 106. Ready, set, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go on to the epilogue. Okay? Now, I'm sorry, as always, this song was not written correctly for the bass. The tuba part said bass on it, so I just assumed it would all be good. I failed to preview it. So I'm going to give you the alternative fingerings now. Now notice I'm going to be plucking, but you should be bowing for this in the end result. So you're going to start the first two notes, that A flat, just like normal, which could be reached back here. And then go up to that E. So it's just an across the street neighbor, or across the string neighbor, as it were. And then, can you see me? Yes, you can. And then F natural can be played with just that fourth finger instead of going up from, so we're just basically an octave above. Let me play this again. Then a D flat can be played here in first position with your C sharp. Same thing, remember, in harmonics. 102, 1, 2, ready, go. Let's start again. 106. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. F natural. 2 and 3. Then D. Every time you see a D, you need to think C sharp. Then every time you see a C, C natural, right? Here in first position, then 1 and 2 and 3 and then what is a C flat? It is a B, so B natural right here, first finger. and you play that on and on for other whole notes, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you comment down below on all of the Disney Pixar Easter eggs and references that you saw. There are at least 10 videos or different kind of franchises that this covered today. And in tribute of the computer animation, my boys and I put together a little short animated flick for your enjoyment and your scoffing at the end. I hope you enjoy. Happy trails. On the mysterious island of Watafulayam, our heroes walk out on the 12th of December on 2012 and make the ritual to open the Cuckoo Rock. Then the blue running ninja came with an announcement.
Hey, we have a problem. What is it? What is it? We have a pirate attacking the Jedi Temple.
Let's go get him.
Let's go to get him.
So the blue running ninja went to scout ahead. When he found that the pirate could do a little jig that controlled the animals. The pirate changed his voice with his jig. The Green Knight came over.
What's going on?
He made all the animals go after us. Well, that's fine, pirate. You can take the diamond that's inside the temple. Well, mighty fine idea of you. Stay around here, boys. So he went inside to discover the secrets of the temple. Until he got up to the diamond. At last, here I am. Ah! So the pirate ran away from the temple. Ah! Shrink! Ow! 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 Oh, no! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! And he was never heard from again.
Yay!
Yay! Now come with me, animals. Let's all go see our new egg. And they all lived happily ever after.